Good morning. So I was listening to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. this morning, and then I remembered something. In 1995, I was in San Francisco together with my two brothers, and we checked into this hotel for one night, and breakfast was included. Oh, great, we're gonna have breakfast, right? So we came down in the morning, and there was this big table with lots of food. And I'm a hungry guy. I eat a lot of food, right? I was looking at this stuff and I felt I was pulling back. And I was thinking, is there anything here that I can actually eat? It's true. And I especially remember the cereal. Right? So there was yogurt and milk. And then there was this big bowl of cereal. And they had different colors. Bright orange, purple, blue. You see? And it was amazing. I didn't have any of it, of course. Well, I had some bread, I think, and maybe some ham, you see. But there was definitely, in my body, there was a reaction to this. I was pulling back. And I was listening to Robert this morning, and I had no idea about this. He talked about GRAS, right? It's an abbreviation for generally recognized as safe. Wow. So the food manufacturers could put stuff in the food and they didn't have to test it. They didn't need approval for it. And I think he said something like 10,000 of these sort of chemicals, substances that they put in the food in the United States because of this rule. Right? Oh yeah, you can go ahead. Good. If it's generally recognized as safe, you can put it in there. You don't have to try it, test it. You see? Bloody hell. So you guys in the United States, you have been eating this crap. You see? I don't know what to say about it. So now Robert is doing something about it, putting a stop to this. So this guy's been busy, obviously. This is great, of course. I also listened to Vladimir Putin. He agreed in principle with this ceasefire proposal from the Trump team. It's great stuff. So now next I think they will talk, Trump and Putin. They will get along fine, I'm sure. They are not the problem. The problem is, of course, Zelensky and these insane European politicians and NATO and the bureaucrats. That's the problem. Pushing for war. They just want the war to continue. It's getting strange now, isn't it? It's like all these guys who are opposing peace and they are opposing Trump, who is bringing peace. They hate Trump, right? They are becoming sort of naked now, aren't they? They are standing right there, no clothes on, and you can watch them, right? Yeah, it's peculiar, isn't it? Oh, you hate Trump? Yeah, I do. Really hate him. He's bringing peace. You hate the guy. Like Rosie O'Donnell. Getting strange, don't you think? It's like they are in a place where it's very hard to get. It's quite an achievement, actually, to get into that position. I think so. You hate the guy who was bringing peace. Right? It's like you walk into the kitchen and there's a box on the floor, tiny box. You open it up, and there you find a guy. He's in the box. He said, How the hell did you get into that box? Oh, it's quite an achievement. I was also listening to Christine Anderson. Fantastic. And I started laughing because I saw that she was tired. She looked tired. Having to explain for these retards in the European Parliament about democracy. I'll post a link to this speech. It's priceless. If you look at her, she looks tired. It's like, no, I have to explain this to these idiots again, what democracy is about, you know. She's talking, of course, about Romania. And she says, so the people voted for a guy in Romania. They want him as the president. And you idiots, you retards in the EU, you go in and you remove that guy. Right. Be good.